Hi everyone, welcome to the Rebel Healer podcast. I am Peace Lois, your host and fellow healer. And on this podcast, I share unfiltered stories of growing up in a dysfunctional environment, my journey towards healing, and I also share practical tips to help you on your own healing path. Together, we will radically challenge harmful beliefs that hold us back and discover the true meaning of living authentically and unapologetically. So if you're ready to become the best version of yourself yet, let's get started. Hey guys, I have missed being on this podcast. And guess what? We have a video podcast now. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Drum roll ama inakuanga gani? Wait guys, niko na makofi hapa. I had done an update, a live update episode, but I lost the footage. But also, I don't even know if I am that regretful of me deleting it, because I was very, very emotional in that life update. And so maybe it was meant to disappear like that. Maybe it was my moment for me to process things, because I really cried in that episode. You know what they say? They say that if you're complaining about your life right now, think about you 5 years ago or even 3, whatever years ago, and ask yourself if you can trade life with that version of you then. And let me tell you, this setup is something I have dreamt of. I have a light box here, called light box. I have a ring light here, okay? I have a microphone, and I have a DSLR. And on top of that, you guys, mimi ni msee wa tech, nimekuwa technical sasa. Wait a minute. I have a sound card. Like, if this is not making it, I don't know what is. Anyway, so today I wanted to give you a live update. This episode is a live update, but I'm not going to be getting into the nitty-gritties of grieving sana, because I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not ready to talk about that whole experience for now, okay? So you'll allow me to go through the journey of healing, and once I feel like I'm ready to speak about my brother and losing him and how this process has been, then I can continue, because vile nimesema tu hivyo nimesikia already triggered. Nitapata nimelia, okay? So I have some questions here from my best friend, ChatGPT. Okay, so let's start with this one. If my life was a playlist title, what would it be? What would it be called? Right now, the only playlist that I am feeling connected to is Permission to Dance by BTS. And I'm going to say Permission to Dance because I'm experiencing so much joy. If I feel like I am living, I feel like I'm experiencing life. I am feeling, I am present, I am allowing myself to go out there and to explore and to experience the world. I am feeling myself expanding and becoming a version of me that I have not even experienced before. You guys, I am sitting here right now shooting a video podcast. And when I tell you how this whole setup came to be, it's been a long ass process. Everything that is here was not bought at the same time. Next question. What meal or drink have I been using as an emotional support lately? Guys, this question is not for me. It's not for me, because maybe when I'm stressed or when I am busy, it's kulangi. Kama sasa nasikia njaa vibaya sana. And it's what? It's 12:36 a.m. There you go. And I am shooting a podcast at night, which is very unconventional of me. And so one of the things that I have been realizing that are working for me so well is not having a strict routine. If there's one thing that used to stress me, is creating a consistent routine. And by that, I had interpreted it to mean I need to have a morning routine, waking up time, breakfast time, showering time, starting job time, whatever. And then evening, I need to have a wind down time, where I have maybe a time when I put off my phone or I switch off my TV and I journal, meditate, all those things. And I struggled to keep that consistent. The one that I was nailing was the morning routine. But the evening routine ilikuwa imekataa. Na pia the daily routine pia ilikuwa imekataa. I was not even able to be productive as I would have wanted because my morning routine was like this. I wake up at 6, I do a self grounding meditation or I journal, and then 7 to 8 I prepare to go to the gym as I eat, and then I go to the gym. So I would find myself coming to the house really late, and my scheduling nashindwa kufanya kazi. And I was feeling so exhausted from the gym also. Napata mpaka nimedoze off kwa kiti. So right now I have no routine. I would say I have a routine. It's not cast on stone. It's not written anywhere. Like waking time ni hii, sleeping time ni hii. Sina hiyo. So I am allowing myself to experience myself in the moment. If peace is feeling like sleeping, and the thing that she could have done apart from sleeping was not that important, wacha alale. Unaona? If peace is feeling like shooting content, wacha shoot content. If peace, like I'm allowing myself to experience life at that moment when I am feeling like experiencing certain moments and certain experiences. So each story a meal, it doesn't work for me because maybe I'm a very poor eater, number one. And I don't use food as emotional support. For me, it's the other way around. If I am experiencing emotional overwhelm, I starve myself. I stop eating. What something have you learned to do differently in this season? That is one of the things I have learned to do differently. I'm happy for this season, honestly. I'm happy that I'm experiencing myself transforming this way. And I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of the person I am becoming. What has been your grounding anchor this past month? Wameweza kuniuliza maswali zenye sikuwa nataka. Anyway, my grounding anchor has been my community, my best friend, my friends, my workmates, just people around me who have been supporting me. Those have been my grounding anchor. And also, I have been a grounding anchor for myself, I would say, by showing up, especially for working out, kwanza going to the gym, going back to the same things I was doing before has really helped. What part of your personality has re-emerged that you're happy to see again? Oh, this is a lovely question. One of the things I love that I imagine is my softness. You guys, I'm having this soft side that I had before, but of course, you know what they say, we were very different people before the world told us who we should be. And so I think I am going back to who I am. That softness that I had before, I used to be very soft, but there's just that softness of experiencing yourself and experiencing others that is coming back that I really, really love. I also feel like my creativity is showing up in a more loud way. When you've gone through trauma and you're not mentally okay, one thing that suffers is your creativity. Your creativity is really suppressed. Inakuanga suppressed sana. So I forgot I should be looking here, but I have glasses. Can you notice? So your creativity really suffers. Now with healing, what happens is that your creativity starts to come back. Mimi ni mtu nimeanza kukuwa na interest zenye niko nimelose, zimeanza kunirudia. I have started knitting. I really want to go back to playing the guitar. Iko hapa, my guitar is here, but the strings zilikatika. Hey, I need to go back to those things that I used to love. Yeah, writing as well. So yeah. The next question, what's something you've released and something you're welcoming in? I have released my fear of judgment. I am embracing showing up as my authentic self, 100%, with all my flaws, with all my weaknesses, with all the things you approve of and you don't approve of, with everything that I am. And I am sitting in that space. That is one lesson that I have learned in this season. Na nilijiambia kwa nini? Nilijiambia, nilikuwa nakumbuka nikijiambia, I was telling myself this because of this. Sikia vile nimesema, this is such a Kenyan English. When I lost my brother, and I went through this, and then I would have those moments when I start to wonder, when I'm doing something, what will someone say? I just remember, peace. You have gone through loss of your brother. Your brother is gone. What else? What else can they say that will ever change or influence what has happened? Another thing I was telling myself, when my brother died, I started I was hit by the reality of death. And today when I find myself stressing, remember, at the end of the day, all of us are going 6 feet under. All of us are going 6 feet under. At the end of the day, you know, we live our lives like, Nikama, we will live here forever. Bro, in the next 50 years, half of us will be dead. In the next 100 years, all of us will be dead. So, mbona najistress na kenye unasema kunihusu? Why am I stressing about your opinions? You don't even know me. And then, ati I'm there worrying, ati I'm getting triggered. Because I saw a comment on my TikTok and I got triggered for a microsecond. And then I called myself out very quickly. And I was like, peace lies. Excuse moi. Ati your comment, because I even wanted to respond, to comment back. And then I called myself. I was like, are we even going to engage with this? Is this worth my attention? Is it worth it? It's not. And I moved on. So yeah, that is how I have become actually. Like, I am less and less stressed by things that are not important to me. Your opinions, perspectives, perceptions, narratives, zote, and I throw them away. Because at the end of the day, as I have said, all of us are going where? 6 feet under. And when you are dead, none of this shit will ever matter. None of it. None of it. What are you romanticizing in your life right now? You know, I love ChatGPT because it knows me very well. One thing I am romanticizing is my life. Guys, I'm vlogging my daily life. If that's not romanticizing life, I don't know what is. Because people who vlog their lives, kitambo, we used to perceive them as, hey, wase wako na shit to do, wase wako na their shit together, you know? Someone is going there, is going here. Oh, I go to the gym, I go to see a friend, I go for an event. Guess what? That's me. That is now me. I am so proud of myself. Actually, I know that this season has really changed me. And one of the things that has contributed to me even vlogging is now moving to this house, which I really, really love. It's cold as fuck, but kwanza niwashe kahita kidogo. Kina go for kuna heho muno. What does fun look like for you now? What does fun look like for me now? Number one is BTS. Fun looks like BTS for me now. I enjoy BTS so much. BTS wananipea so much joy. So much joy. So fun for me looks like that. Fun for me also means me showing up in my life and not letting procrastination, ADHD steal me from experiencing my life. Hey, Pislo, is your wisdom now? Excuse you. So yes, I am letting myself show up in my life, and the things that were pulling me away from experiencing my life, like ADHD and procrastination and feeling like I am an imposter, and so I don't have to push myself to create content because I'm feeling like I'm not even deserving of good things that used to make me shy away from opportunities and shy away from speaking about, you know, what I do and speaking with confidence. All those things I am shunning. Why? Anyway, so also fun for me also looks like spending time with my best friend, spending time doing things that I enjoy, creating content, vlogging, cooking, cleaning my house, working. That is so much fun for me now. If you could name this chapter of your life, what would you call it? Blooming. Let's call it blooming, okay? So I think I would call it bloom or blooming, something like around those lines. What are you looking forward to, no matter how small? I look forward to going to the gym. I look forward to waking up in this house. I look forward to creating content. The second last question, what would you say to the version of you from Feb who didn't know when she'd feel light again? Hey, when I remember how difficult February was, wait. So what I would tell the version of me in Feb be that somehow, whether I know it or not, or I believe it or not, somehow I will find myself again. Somehow you will find yourself. Somehow you will find yourself. I'm telling you, ChatGPT is very, very, very sneaky. Kwa sababu, when I was giving it this prompt, this is exactly what I said. Hi, can you give me some life update questions for my podcast? Since I took a break in Feb after losing my brother, give me fun, light-hearted questions. I do not want to cry. All these ones were fun. The last two, and I'm saying it's very sneaky. How are you learning to live alongside grief without letting it define you? Wow. Okay, we are finishing in a bang. What has helped me is realizing that joy, grief, happiness, sadness, they exist on the same plane, on the same level. Like they tell us that, there's a day that will come that you will be happy, that you will, when I do this, when I achieve this, when I become this person, when I'm making this amount of money, I will be happy. That is a lie. I realized after losing my brother that, life goes on, is what they say. And when life goes on, life starts bringing you, or life was bringing me, moments of joy. And when I would see those moments, the first time I actually laughed, genuinely, sile ya kujifanya, and I felt that feeling of joy in my heart. Nilishtuka kwanza, and then I asked myself, how dare you? What's funny? Nilijiuliza, but I just asked, what's funny? Your brother is dead and you're laughing. Unacheka nini? Nini na kucheka? What is there to laugh about? And I realized that this is not my voice. This is not my voice. And I thank the universe for my therapist and for my circle, my supportive friends, and my community, and they have really supported me. And so when I would experience joy with them, and I would laugh genuinely, but still my heart is broken, nilikuwa najiuliza sasa hii ni nini? What is going on here? And then I don't know where I came across it, but maybe on a video or whatever, but I had that realization that joy and happiness exist at the same time. Oh, I am grieving, I am heartbroken, I am sad, I am experiencing an existential crisis of some sort. I hate this planet with passion. But at the same time, I'm experiencing joy. I love my friends. I love my family. I love my community. I love myself. I love the life I'm creating for myself. I love the experiences I'm having. I love BTS. Excuse me. And so those things are existing at the same time. And the beauty of life is holding things in balance. That's it for this episode of the Rebel Healer podcast. Thank you so much. This is our first video podcast. How amazing, how cool is that? And I'm gonna see you again next time. Bye.